So, it's cold. You walk outside in the freezing rain and it's winter time and you're just freezing your fingers off. You can see your breath. You walk in your house and you expect to be warm, but no, it's even colder inside your house because the heating system is not turned on because you're in college and you have to save money. What do you do? Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Amazon Basics space heater. And I got it like a month or two ago when winter was starting to hit, because in our house, I go to college and there's like 7 of us in this house and it's a college house and we don't turn on the heating system that much to save money. But the thing about that is it's super cold in our rooms, and so I'm not trying to freeze to death. And so I bought this space heater after searching a little bit online, and it was cheap and it seemed like it was pretty good. And so yeah, I wanted to share it with you today. Go Seahawks, am I right? Anyways, so I bought this space heater because I needed to obviously heat the space of my room, and I just wanted to share some pros and cons with you about it. So first thing I gotta say is that it definitely works, especially for small to medium rooms. If I leave the heater on for a little bit and leave it in my room and leave the door closed, then the room heats up quite a bit. And so it's super effective at just heating space. That's what it's called. It's a space heater. Yeah, and so it does have this lock, this fall lock basically, so if it falls, this thing will lift off and it won't turn on and it won't start a fire. So that is definitely a plus about it. It has some knobs, which I'll try to get a better view, but it has some knobs which you can turn up the heat, turn down the heat. You can also turn on the swivel mode, so it'll like swivel. It's not gonna swivel right now. Oh wait, has swivel mode, so it swivels, or you can have it just not swivel. And then it also has this power, you can just turn it off. You can also put it on fan or single blast mode or double blast mode, which is not what it's technically called, but there's these 2 different levels, basically the strength of the heat that you're gonna push out. So temperature and then the strength of what's being pushed out. And yeah, I do make sure that I plug it into an extension cord that has a circuit breaker just in case it overpowers things, because in our house the wiring and the power situation is kind of weird. So if we overload one unit, then the circuit breaker will switch off, and so the power will kind of go out for a second until we flip it back on. But so I would definitely recommend plugging it into, I've seen weird things about not plugging, there's mixed information about whether or not you should plug it into an extension cord or directly into the wall. So I'll let you figure that out. I've been plugging it into an extension cord, like the power strip, and it's been working fine. There's been no issues. And so yeah, I will say that the heat that it puts out can be pretty strong if you're sitting right next to it. It's not like you just obviously move away, like don't sit right next to it on full blast, but it is very nice to just curl up and get cozy right next to it, especially if you've been walking outside in the rain or in the cold or in the snow. Like it definitely is effective, and it is, I don't know, it doesn't take up that much space. Like it's super small. It's not one of those big like satellite looking things trying to get receptions from the aliens and the outer worlds of the universe. So yeah, the link to the heater is in the description below, so definitely check that out if you're interested in getting it. It was super cheap and it's been working great, and I'll probably use it for a long time as long as nothing crazy happens as far as it like blowing up or whatever, which I don't think it's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm trying to think of the cons of it. I guess depending on the room size, it can take a little while to heat up a whole room. You might want to, like, you'd have to put it on full blast and leave it for a little bit to just really heat up a whole room. Like I'm in my closet right now, and it's like a big closet, but it definitely, I'll show you my setup. So I'm in my closet right now. I live in the closet, and if I leave the space heater, which is right here, if I leave it going, it'll heat up this little room very nicely, especially if I close off, this is my not closet, especially if I close off the door with this mattress and make the room even smaller, then it heats up very, very quickly. And so I guess it just depends. That's a drum set. But I guess it just depends on the room size. Like, I haven't tested it out in like a bigger room, and so I'm sure that it would just take longer to do that. But for small and medium-sized rooms, it's really, really good at just filling up the space with some heat. That's what it's here to do. That's its job. It's a space heater. But yeah, so I just wanted to review it and put it on YouTube so y'all can see it and know what to buy, because it's pretty cheap and easy to get. And yeah, the links are in the description below. Subscribe to my channel if you want to get more random reviews. I'm gonna be reviewing a bunch of different things, not all in the same genre or category of things, so feel free to subscribe if you want. If not, it's cool, whatever. But yeah, let me know if this review helped you make a decision. Leave a like if you liked it, and yeah, I'll see you guys later, or not. Enjoy your heater. Hopefully you don't freeze over the winter. I'm glad that I will not be freezing over the winter because I have this space heater. And yeah, bye.